Thank you both so much for taking the time today to chat with TechRaptor. We're going to be talking about Never Stop Blowing Up. The final episode is now out. It was a insane conclusion to put it as lightly as possible. To start off talking about it, though, I'd be really interested to hear from both of you. What kind of primer did you get for going into a show that was going to be so bombastic?
I think what primer did we get?
We talked about action movies and talked
We
about all watching one together, but I don't know if we did.
I don't think that I don't think that happened. Yeah, it was sort of I think that I think that Brennan was like be crazy. He was like we picked all of you guys for a reason, so you should feel so inclined to go balls to the wall.
It was a really
And
great pep talk.
yeah, we did. So we did that.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Was there any point while playing that you kind of felt like you had maybe almost gone too far before
Yes.
realizing that it didn't exist?
Yes.
Every episode.
Every episode. Definitely the last episode, I was like, we can't do this. We're not allowed to do it. But Brennan seemed confident and seemed like he had it all under control. So it was like, okay, okay, I guess so. It's fine.
Alex, I wanted to ask you for Kingskin. He starts as a very brutal character when we first meet him and ends up immediately showing compassion for almost everyone he then comes across. What inspired that character choice for you?
Um, Cowardice, I guess. Couldn't commit to brutality
I think that it's
immediately.
Alex is a very compassionate, loving person.
I was like, I'm gonna play so different than Conrad from Mentopolis, and um yeah, immediately went back to earnest compassion.
Definitely was getting some Mentopolis bleed through as a viewer, which was fun. And then, Izzy, for you, it's been well publicized that, Brennan wrote this adventure as somewhat of a love letter to you. But I'd like to ask, where does your love for action films come from?
Man, I don't know. I don't know where that was born from. I think it's a love of all things very over the top. Like all of my biggest you know heroes and inspirations in comedy and acting are the ones who are bigger than life, like Gilda Radner was huge for me, and Maya Rudolph. I just love people who like sort of can't be reined in.
Mhm.
And I think a lot of that is present in action movies too.
Do you have like a particular favorite that you will like always go back to and be like this is my action film?
It's Die Hard.
Die Hard.
It is Die Hard. I watch it multiple times a year and I watch it every Christmas because it is a Christmas movie.
Perfect, perfect. Um, in the epilogue of the story, we got to see Paula and Liv have a happy ending, a happy, fully realized ending. Their lives influenced by the lessons that they learned by Jack Manhattan and Kingskin. But I want to ask, as kind of throughout the story, characters bled together, what kind of takeaway do you think that your movie counterparts would have had after spending time with Paula and Liv?
I think maybe Jack, you know, he has a very, he's an avatar for John McClane. Um, but or maybe avatar is not the right word. What's the word I'm thinking of? Whatever, you get it.
Like a
Um,
homage.
yeah, he's an homage to John McClane, and I think he I think he would come out of it be wanting to be less selfish, less self-involved. You can't just make every insane move that you want to make. People's lives are at stake, and people depend on you.
And for Kingskin?
I think Kingskin would maybe embrace his softer side a little more, his genuine warm feelings towards his henchmen, and not be so scared to show them how much he loves them. I don't know if he would let them like unionize or have better benefits, but yeah, he would say love you sometimes.
I think Kingskin, I see him becoming a therapist.
Wow, I really love that. I hope Jack suggests it to Kingskin and he
Jack does
takes a
not know what
year.
therapy is.
I hope somebody says it to Kingskin and he seriously considers it.
And also at the end of the entire adventure, you know, a tape was recovered. There is a new Never Stop Blowing Up. Do you think that Paula and Liv would have gone back even for a little bit?
Ooh, my first thought was like me, Alex, I would not go back. Maybe Liv would go back.
Yeah, I
I
feel
would
like
go back
Liv would
to
like that.
play, but not. Yeah, Liv would like that. I'm tired.
Fantastic.
I feel
Well,
like
yeah,
Paula was pretty wrapped up. I don't know. She was pretty happy where she was.
just that like peaceful moving on from the adventure, lessons learned,
Yeah.
riding off into the sunset.
Got her husband back.
Wonderful. Well, thank you guys so much for taking the time to talk with me. It was a insane season. That finale was absolutely ludicrous. I'm really looking forward to seeing everyone else's reactions when it comes out.
Thanks, Andrew.
Thanks, Andrew. It's nice talking to you.